Happy weekend, Brunchers. I am Gayting and
I'm Duran Neal.
And this
is Too Much for Brunch.
Being a young, attractive man, I date a lot. And I've done videos about my relationships and monogamy and all of those things. So it is time to start thinking about gating. We're gonna hashtag that.
Hashtag it.
Hashtag gating. And these are our 10 rules for gay dating to help you get through your
time of need.
Everybody wants to put their best face forward. But like, I don't want to see your fucking headshot on Grindr.
GQ'd up, just sitting. No, the good pictures is right when you wake up. Take a picture. That's the picture you should use. Snap a picture, put it down, load it up, go on about your business. That's the perfect picture. Because that's what they're going to wake up to. So that's what you need to show them what you're going to look like.
You should always let them know if you have a hobby that might be a deal breaker. So the two things that are always worked into every single profile that I write is that I drink constantly, because that's very important. It's not so much social, I just like being drunk. And that I play video games in my free time, because some guys don't like that. Those are two things. I'm not gonna stop drinking, I'm not gonna stop drinking, and I'm not gonna stop playing video games. I've been playing Street Fighter since I was 2, and I barely know you. We're all different, and I think the other good rule is that you have to be adventurous. It's good if we have a common ground to sort of have something to talk about, but like, you have to be able to add something to it. Like, I don't want to date myself. I spend a lot of time with myself, and I'm cool.
Good with it, yeah, I agree. I can sit here and be satisfied with hanging out with myself, playing video games, doing what I do, but you date somebody else who likes to, skydiving or go scuba.
My black ass ain't going nobody scuba diving. I'm not gonna do that. I just think that that's a big pitfall of like a lot of gay relationships, that people get these types in their head and then are so rigidly looking for it, and it's usually like the same person. Branch out, and you have to figure out what works well with you. And if dating a carbon copy of yourself works out for you, then I guess you're 1 in a million or 2 in a million.
Yeah.
But usually that doesn't work out. You both have to bring something different. I would never turn a guy down just because he was a top or he was a bottom. I'm a little put off if someone is like very rigid about that. I think we should just all be versed. Like, that's just how I feel about it.
Right.
I think being versed really
helps out the relationship.
It helps with the relationship, helps out with the power dynamic, it helps out with the intimacy, it opens your it opens up a lot of things.
It's always come over to my house and then we'll see what we're gonna do from there. No, let's have a game plan.
Yeah.
Because as soon as I get over there, it's gonna turn. We can just always watch a movie.
And here's the thing: is like, I'm a very, very good cook. So a lot of my dates, I offer to cook for them at my house. But then that means I have to be in control of that situation and make sure that it remains a date and doesn't enter hookup territory. Going out in public is the only way you're ever going to get anywhere in a relationship. You have to go on actual dates to date someone.
Like a lot, I think people now people don't know how to date anymore. In my opinion, like you don't see that many people going out on dates. Like when I went out just to go on like Lady Bird Lake or walking downtown, you don't see people out there holding hands or people eating outside together. It's always said hookup territory.
A pitfall that I often experience on said public date, going back to my alcoholism, is the drinking, and not on my part. Because I really hold my liquor together very well. But what happens is when I go on dates, people want to try and like drink as much as I drink. I'm gonna do a shot, I'm gonna do a shot. You don't have to do a shot with me if you can't handle it. The gay culture, so much of our culture is the bars and the gay and the clubs and everything. That's where the safe space is. You have to know your limits, and if you think that you're getting too drunk, you gotta pump the brakes. Don't let anyone take advantage of you either, because a lot of bitches will take you on that public date, ply you with liquor, and then you're stuck at their house because you can't drive home.
Exactly.
Now that's the real tea there. That's the gig that a lot of straight people do.
Shit, everybody does. Gay, straight, whatever you are.
Someone did try to do that to me once, and I was like, well, we do this all night.
I need free drink. I don't know how you feel.
You buying the shots too, baby.
You gotta have some kind of comedy in there. There gotta be some kind of humor. Serious all the time and all this other stuff. And you gotta make me laugh. Like, that's my big thing. You can make me laugh. You can look like Freddy Krueger, and we good.
I met a guy here who I thought was so cute. Every time I said anything like joking, he took it so seriously. And I was like, you watch my YouTube show, right? Like, that is who I really am. This is who I really am. Like, this is my tone.
Right.
And you watch my show, and you met me in person, and it's like everything I say like offends you in some way. Like, it just doesn't make any sense.
Like, if I meet you and we're on a date and on something and we're talking, I kind of warm up to you because I want to see if you can make me laugh. If it doesn't happen, I'm calling for the check. I'm sorry. Like, to me, like, if I'm sitting here, like, you're asking questions, what do you do? What do you do? Yeah. You can't crack a joke in between there.
It's like, there's more to a date than a resume. You know, you have to be able to lighten up and like let people in a little bit. There is a time to get serious, and I think the first step to getting serious is making a point to delete Grindr. And I know that's hard for our generation, where it's so easy to talk to everybody and
we a bunch of hoes.
You know, what was it where you wear my pin? Like, it's very 50s. It's
yeah.
It's like the equivalent
wear my leather jacket.
Yeah.
Let's go steady.
Let's go steady. Like, that's really what it is.
Yeah.
And if you're going to profess the seriousness of a relationship, then you can't be on Grindr 24/7. I'm sorry. And you can't enter a relationship in an open relationship. I'm sorry. Like, you can't meet a person who you just know, and if you've only known them for a month and you're in an open relationship, bitch, you're single.
Fuck buddies.
And there's nothing wrong with that. This is no tea, no shade.
Adults.
We're adults, we can do whatever. I have fuck buddies, but I would never be like, I'm in an open relationship with my fuck buddy, because that's not what it is.
Exactly.
You have a fuck buddy who you enjoy. You have a friend with benefits. That's even a nicer way to say it.
Right.
Some people don't like the FB. They like the FWB. That W girl makes all the difference. You know, with our generation being hoes and all that, the full disclosure is something that I'm a little weary of, because now that I'm in Texas especially, my Texas ass has a bunch of New York faggot friends. And we talk a lot of shit about each other on Facebook. So what happens is, I meet a guy, and he adds me on Facebook. I'll let that fucking friend request hang until I'm sure. Until I have time to explain. I have two friends in particular, you bitches know who you are, who we really rip each other apart every day. Every day on Facebook, and we just back and forth, back and forth. So someone gets on there, and Nick posts something about me like taking bareback loads behind a 7-Eleven, and I'm like, oh LOL, that was a great summer, because that's kind of like then they'll think like, wow, he really does. Like what I did before I knew you really doesn't matter. One,
yeah.
but two,
that was the past.
But two, there's so much information on Facebook, and now you can meet parents, brothers, sisters, co-workers. Exactly. I think Snapchat might be okay. Instagram, I think, is kind of pushing it. Definitely not Facebook, and definitely not Twitter. I would rather never have anybody I date follow me on Twitter. My Twitter is really stream conscious, and sometimes I say really horrible things.
Sitting across from them. You know what? Just keep on.
Look at this bitch. I can take a picture of them sneaking. Look at this bitch. What's the saying? Shit happens. But it doesn't have to. So you can take care of that before you go on your date. Better safe than sorry. If you stay ready, you ain't gonna get ready.
Give me 5 minutes. Oh, where you going? I just gotta go do something real quick.
Yeah, like just eat a light meal. Don't eat anything too spicy. And take care of that.
Like you do.
I actually used to, back in my more ho-ish days.
The hoe days.
You know, like last week. If I want to bottom, I usually just say, well, I douched earlier, so that's what's happening. I took the time to prepare, so that's what we did.
That's our video for the weekend. Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to subscribe, kids. You can comment right below this video here. Tell us, how you feel about Gayting. See if we left out some rules that are important to you.
I'm sure everybody got a lot more.
You can also follow me on Twitter at TNFD_Bailey. And I'm going to be back next weekend with more. Bye.
Bye.